Hey guys, it's Eddie the Magic Monk here. Today I want to talk about how to get a typewriter effect into your Adobe Premiere Pro video. So I've been making this video and you can see that if I play the video now, it starts off with a bit of a typing effect and then it gets to the rest of my video. So in order to get that to work, basically you need Adobe Premiere Pro as well as Adobe After Effects. So make sure you have that program. Okay, so let's just start from scratch. Okay, so let's firstly go to Adobe After Effects. So close down everything and just go to Adobe After Effects. And what I want you to do is just to create a brand new file. So close everything down. So just close everything down. And let's just start off scratch. So I'm going composition, new composition. Creating a brand new composition. Now, it doesn't really matter about the settings as long as the height and the width are the same as your Premiere Pro, but that doesn't even matter. You can change it later. So composition, I'm just gonna make typewriter effects or typing effects. Oops. And just click OK. Alright, so the screen is currently blank, and what you want to do now is type some text onto the screen. So horizontal type tool, and just type something here. You can change the font and all that, but you can change it later as well. So just type it on. So I'm going to say, hello, this is Eddie the Magic Monk. How are you today? Alright. And you can see the font's a bit small, so let's make that a bit bigger. I'll highlight the text and make it a bit bigger. Alright, maybe even bigger. And yeah, you can change your font to something else, so something fancier. Scroll up and down if you want on your mouse while this is high, while your mouse is on this. Scroll up and down, try and find a good font. Alright, and then what you want to do is so exit out of that. Okay, go back to the selection tool, exit out of that. And then you're going to have this selected. Alright, have your item selected. Drag it around. You can make it bigger and smaller again if you want. Have this selected. And you're going to go to Effects, which somehow is not here anymore. So where's my effects panel? Let's go to Window, Workspace, Reset. Yes. Okay, so you can see here I have Effects. So click on Effects. And what you want to do is now we're going to find the typing effect. There's a lot of effects you can use, but TYP, typing, typewriter effect, sorry. So drag that effect to your element. So drag it on, drop it. Okay, so now if you play your animation, alright, if you simply press the space bar on your keyboard, you can see this effect. Okay, but the duration of my clip is a bit long, right, compared to what I want. So firstly, let's say we want to type a little bit quicker. So what you want to do is click on this object, right? Click on this drop down arrow to expand it. Find the text, find the animator, and find the range selector and go to start. Now you can see here start and end. Right, these two circles basically represent the keyframes. So you can see if it starts here and ends here, it's going to be at this speed, but if you drag the two dots closer together, it's going to be typing a bit quicker. Alright, it's going to be a bit quicker. So if you start here, press space, types a bit quicker, but if you drag the circle out here, it's going to type a little bit slower. Alright, so now the effect is, let's just make it 4 seconds. Alright. And let's say we want the text to stay on the screen for another second after that. So then you drag this red line, which basically says how long the text is going to be on the screen for, to 5 seconds. Alright, and then now you can get out of that. Okay, so now we want the whole thing to just be 5 seconds. So you can go to composition settings, and just change the duration to 5 seconds. Click OK. Right, so now from the start, press space. It's got the typing effect for 4 seconds, and the text stays on the screen for another second. Okay, so now let's say we want this to be in Premiere Pro. So what do? Firstly, you save it, Control S, save it. Call it, let's scroll back up to the desktop and just save it as type tests. And then now what you're going to do is go to composition and choose add to render queue. Add to render queue. And basically what we're going to do is output this file. So you're going to go to output module just to check these settings, just to make sure the settings are what you want. So make sure it's an AVI or whatever, and then make sure you know where the file is going. So the file is going to typingeffect.avi on the desktop. So now you can render it, click render, and it should be pretty quick because it's only 6 seconds or whatever, 5 seconds. So now you can go to Premiere Pro, and I'm gonna now just save this and open a new project. Right, and yeah, it doesn't matter, set the name or whatever it is. And now what I'm gonna do is simply drag the file from my desktop to my Premiere Pro. So where's my desktop? This is my desktop, and I'm gonna drag this file typing effects into my Premiere Pro. Right, into my Premiere Pro. Now I can drag this onto my timeline, and I have the typing effects. Now that's pretty cool, isn't it? So now the next thing I want to do is make sure that I have some sound to go with it. Now this is the YouTube audio library, and you should see that, so go to this address to get the audio library, and you should see that if you click on sound effects there and search for type, you will see keyboard typing. So just download that sound effect to somewhere on your computer, and then you're going to drag the sound effect. You're going to drag that sound effect to your Premiere Pro, right? So you have the sound effect, and then you're going to drag the effect to your timeline. Okay, so now when you're playing the video, what you're going to do is you want to compare the speed of the typing to the speed of your animation. Compare the speed of the sound to your animation. See if it matches. So I'm going to play it now. So it seems like it's matching pretty well, but let's say, so yeah, it is matching brilliantly. So, but let's say it didn't, then what you can do is you can right click on the sound and choose speed and just speed it up, let's say by 300%, then it will speed up the sound by a lot. Okay, but it's now typing too quick. And then let's say you had to duplicate the sound. You can just hold down Alt on your keyboard and just duplicate it, so you can extend the typing sound a bit longer. And of course you can cut it, press C and crop it, and press V and delete the extra bits that you don't need. So let's say now I want to crop it to here, press C on your keyboard, it'll change to the cropping icon and you can crop it, delete the rest, and so now, yeah, so just crop it to wherever the text is stopping. So the text stops here. Drag this to zoom in a bit so you can crop the sound to about here. Right, so now, yeah, it's typing insanely fast, so just change it back to 100% and then just crop it again. Okay, so now it'll work. Alright, so hopefully this helps you guys a bit. This is, what I learned from watching about 10 different videos, but now you get all this in one video, so hopefully it helps. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.